Get ready for high-stakes action, because the Juventus squad just delivered a massive performance. We dive into the incredible details of their recent 2-0 victory over Bologna, where we break down the standout individual performances from Michel Di Gregorio, Pierre Kalulu, Bremer, and Weston McKennie, showing exactly what it takes to hold on to that Champions League spot.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the massive international preseason showdown happening in Hong Kong. Find out which giants, Manchester City, Inter Milan, Chelsea, and Juventus, are clashing in this massive tournament, featuring stars like Erling Haaland and Lautaro Martinez, and what this means for the title race. We switch gears to the emotional side of Italian football as we examine the atmosphere surrounding Juventus and Serie A, from the moving tribute paid to Alex Manninger by former stars like Buffon and Chiellini, to the intense pressure felt by Napoli and Milan as they fight for supremacy. We explore the real emotions behind the results. Finally, we wrap up with the latest updates on the Serie A landscape, including the intense reactions from players like Moise Kean and the shifting dynamics involving coaches like Conte and Allegri. Don't miss a second of this intense football coverage. Hit that subscribe button now for all the breaking news. Juventus secured a crucial 5-point lead in the Champions League race following a decisive 2-0 victory over Bologna. The win, achieved without conceding a single shot on target, highlights Juventus's resilience, especially considering earlier doubts about their standing. The performance suggests an impressive margin for error in the final 5 games of the season. Key player performances were noteworthy. Michel Di Gregorio effectively commanded the defense, while Pierre Kalulu was masterful, neutralizing Bologna's attack with key tackles and interceptions. Bremer completely nullified the Bologna striker, Santiago Castro, through disciplined defensive actions. In the attacking third, Manuel Locatelli impressed with his offensive output, registering 3 key passes and dangerous entry passes. Weston McKennie was instrumental, utilizing his midfield role to disrupt Bologna's build-up, despite a 50% pass completion rate. Jonathan David provided an excellent header to open the scoring, and Khéphren Thuram delivered a pleasant surprise by heading the ball in amidst heavy defensive pressure. Manager Luciano Spalletti's tactical acumen was central to the success. He successfully matched Bologna's tactics by employing long outlets and utilizing pacey wingers to counter the opposition's press, preventing the team from making costly errors. Furthermore, Jeremy Boga has emerged as a vital asset, providing the attacking dynamism the team desperately needed when key players are absent. With this win, Juventus enters a critical 3-game stretch, culminating in a match against AC Milan. A victory over Milan would secure a crucial tiebreaker, potentially catapulting them into 3rd place. The path ahead remains challenging with teams like Fiorentina pushing for points, but Juventus's momentum and tactical stability suggest they are firmly in control of their destiny. English and Italian football titans Manchester City, Chelsea, Inter Milan, and Juventus are set to clash in a high-profile preseason tournament in Hong Kong this August. The clubs officially announced their participation on Tuesday, setting the stage for intense international competition. Manchester City, under Pep Guardiola, will begin their campaign by taking on Inter Milan on Saturday, August 1st. The fixture is slated to kick off the Hong Kong Football Festival at the city's state-of-the-art 50,000-seat Kai Tak Stadium, an arena equipped with a retractable roof and air conditioning designed to manage Hong Kong's intense summer climate. Erling Haaland is expected to lead Manchester City's attack in this opening encounter. The mini-tournament will conclude with Chelsea facing Juventus on Wednesday, August 5th. The competition brings together clubs with distinct ambitions. Inter Milan, currently 8 points clear in Serie A and aiming for a 21st title, will face Juventus, who are positioned 4th and pursuing a Champions League qualification spot under Luciano Spalletti. Chelsea enters the preseason under pressure. Following their recent exit from the Club World Cup, the team is under scrutiny after a string of poor results in the Premier League have relegated them to 6th place, leaving them 7 points adrift of Champions League contention. Questions remain about the stability of manager Liam Rosenior as the team prepares for the Hong Kong leg. Fans will have ample opportunity to witness star players during open training sessions. Highlights include City's Gianluigi Donnarumma, Chelsea's Cole Palmer, Inter's Lautaro Martinez, and Juventus's Dusan Vlahovic. The football excitement in Hong Kong is set to continue, with Bayern Munich and Aston Villa also confirming friendly matches scheduled for the city on Friday, August 7th. The city has a rich football history, recalling last year's sellout crowds that witnessed Liverpool versus AC Milan and Tottenham versus Arsenal. Serie A and European football are buzzing with player reflections, emotional tributes, and lingering questions about the season's performance. Former Juventus stars, including Gianluigi Buffon and Leonardo Bonucci, carried a wreath in memory of former teammate Alex Manninger. Meanwhile, in the atmosphere of the league, Atletico Madrid's Lamine Yamal displayed exceptional skill against Matteo Ruggeri, earning praise from coach Diego Simon. The presence of Ruggeri provided a morale boost for his compatriots, who are currently without a Serie A representative. The broader Italian football scene is grappling with recent results, particularly the absence from the World Cup and disappointing Champions League showings. Striker Moise Kean addressed criticism regarding a recent loss, asserting his commitment, even engaging in a public exchange with a teamster. In the transfer and coaching landscape, Antonio Conte visited a Naples prison to speak to inmates about making amends, while Napoli's team faced challenges, with Kevin De Bruyne noting a dip in team energy following a setback against Parma. Milan and Napoli are both navigating the aftermath of title pursuits, with lingering questions surrounding coaches' futures, as Conte clarified his stance on the FIGC presidency. Juventus, meanwhile, has shown strength, with Jonathan David scoring early in a crucial match against Bologna, placing them in a strong position. The club also marked a poignant moment by honoring Manninger, with former teammates paying tribute. Conversely, Gasperini experienced significant emotion before a Roma pre-match conference, reflecting on his time at Atalanta. Inter, on the other hand, appears to be in strong form, stretching their lead at the top of the table. The narrative across Italian football is one of resilience, acknowledging mistakes while pushing forward in the competitive landscape. Juventus has bolstered its position in the top 4 race, following a recent victory against Bologna. This win marks a significant positive development for the Italian club as they continue their push for a high finish in the league standings. The team's recent performance has demonstrated renewed strength and determination as they aim to solidify their position among the elite teams in the competition. The focus now shifts to maintaining this momentum and securing crucial results moving forward in the season.